My name is Il Crazy, and you're watching The Crazy Show. That's my YouTube channel, by the way, man. So, on today's video, I told myself I'm gonna show you the book and say, today I'm talking about a book titled The Money Mentor. Guess what, man? I forgot the book. So, like, when I edit this video, I'm gonna shoot myself holding the book so that, like, you can see how it looks. I don't know why, but like just to fulfill like my dream of like showing you the book, because I thought I would have it on my hand and say, "Woo, the Money Mentor!" Like, okay. So my name is Il Crazy, right? And the channel is about books. So on today's video, I'm talking about a book by Ash Carter titled The Money Mentor, which is about getting to grips with our finances, man. So the book distracted Ash from living his day-to-day business, and it's like he's a Christian, right? So like these are the Christian principles on managing your finances, man. So like this is a Christian stewardship to God's resources. He says money is a God resource, right? So like stewardship is an act of, or it's an act of taking care of something or managing something. So in this case it's money, right? So it's The Money Mentor, written by Ash Carter. And like on this book I have 11 lessons, like the last book I read. Like, let's talk about this book. So I have 11 lessons also on this book, man. Lesson number 1 is where it all started, man. So according to Ash, we like this generation, like if you're watching this video, you're part of this generation, right? So we are richer than ever, man. Believe it or not, he makes an example that like if I wanted like like this, like I'm showing you my t-shirt, right? Like it's branded, right? So like we are richer than ever. Like there's also unbranded t-shirts out there, right? So like we have more options than any previous generation. So like which means like we have money. If like there was no competition, or like if there was like if there was little money, there'd be little competition. But like we have lots of brands in different categories to choose from. Just go to your supermarket, you will see a tin of pill chart and a tin of pill chart, two different brands. You just have to choose. So we are richer than ever, man. The rise and rise of credit. Since we are richer than ever, man, we have like money coming to us, some of us being ours, the money we work for or like we earn, and also the money borrowed to us by the bank or like the credit card companies, man. So like the stores, right? I'm gonna say that. So like the rise and rise of credit, we can't afford everything we want, right? So like that's where credit comes in, man. So like we can buy almost everything on credit, and like we even forget like we have to pay like we have to pay that money back sometimes, the way we spend, man. So and also the problem here is me. Like if like you no matter what your financial situation, just know you got yourself there, man. How did you get yourself into that situation? You're afraid to talk about money. You don't shoot videos like me and talk about money, man. No, you don't do that. You're afraid. You don't talk about money. And if like you do, you model bad stewardship on money, man. Can't do that. So like the problem here is not the stores, man. It's not the credit. It's you. It's you and your spending habits, man. So like let me talk about worldview. A worldview is what you believe defines reality. If like you believe God exists and oh shit, I look good. So if you believe God exists, that's like your worldview. He exists in your worldview, and like it's what you believe that defines reality. So a bleed reality. I should cut myself. Somebody said that, man. So I told you about the worldview, right? So we are on lesson number 2, which is who wants to live forever? Who wants to live forever, man? So John D. Rockefeller was asked a question. It's a simple question. How much money is enough money? John D. Rockefeller answered, always just a little bit more, man. So like he always just a little bit more. That's what he was asked, man. So what are you living for? We can all choose to live for now, or we can invest our present in the future. So like this like fuck this video, man. This video is in my present, but I will watch it tomorrow. I don't know if you're getting me here. So like what are you living for? Who wants to live forever? That's like my lesson number 2. And like what are you living for? It's also there, man. So like you can choose to live for now, man, or you can invest now for the future, man. You chose. Like I'm shooting videos here, I'm learning Bafeto. Bafeto means guys. If you're watching me outside of this South Africa that I'm in, so like if I said Bafeto or if I say Mfeto, I mean guy or guys. You choose. Where am I, man? What is your life worth is my 3rd lesson. What is your life worth? We use numbers as a form of communication all the time, man. It's like numbers are like words. They are a language. You won't believe me, but like look at this. This is 2, right? This is 2. I just like this is 2. Like it could mean also peace, but like we're talking numbers here, man. So this is 2 fingers. Get it? So like two what? 2 fingers. So like numbers are like a language. Like if I just said 2, this is 2. It's just a number. But if I say 2 fingers, you see it's 2 fingers. Like they like numbers are what a language, man. So like I think I said it, man. So what is money? Money is you, man. You won't believe that. So we get money usually in exchange for the use of us. So like it's what we get back for using our time and skills for our employers. So that's money, man. It's the use of us, like our time, our skills to our employers. I think I'm self-employed. I'm using my time to shoot a video, man, and read. So number 4, God's priorities about money, man. God's priorities about money. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They 5. See, 5 priorities, man. So the first one is yourself. The second one is your family. The third one is your local church. The fourth one is your global church. The fifth one is the world, man. So like first things first, man. You gotta sort out your relationship with God, man. And also like I said family. So like what about family? Whether or not your family are believers, you have a responsibility to ensure that they are properly looked after, man. But listen to this shit. We are responsible for supplying what is needed, not necessarily everything that our families want. Also, we are not to look after those who can look after themselves but won't. You know, like those people who can look after themselves but won't. God says you can't look after them, man. So many of us will have dependent relatives at some point in our lives, and we'll need to consider planning for the long term ourselves, man. So like that's priority number 2, family there, man. So we go to like priority number 3, which is the church. So like if you go to church, right, and they feed you the positive word, like they give you some shit in the scripture, man. Forgive my language, like but like if you go to church and like they help you work on your relationship with God, I think it would be wise like to give something back, because they gave you like the word, right? That's all they do there, man. Give each other words. So they gave you the word, which, I don't know, solidified your relationship with God. Like, so please, man, just give back to your church, because they're helping you, man, with your relationship and God, man. So my global church, watching this video, man, it's worldwide, right? And that's like me giving to the global church, man. Some people don't even get the word, so I'm out here, man, shooting videos so that they get the word, man, even if it's stewardship for your money. So number 5, my lesson number 5, getting out of debtor's prison, man. Most developed countries and what and are struggling with massive national and personal debt. So like most developing countries, like, or developed countries, man, like I think debt doesn't matter, like what type of country, developing or developed, we are all in debt, man. So like we're facing that crisis, man. Let me check what next. We haven't actually got the means month to month to buy what we need. So the solution here is not credit, right? Like we haven't got the money month to month to buy what we need. So the solution here is not credit, it's reducing our outgoings or increasing our income, man. So that's how you get out of debtor's prison. We are moving on to our lesson number 6. Where are you now, man? So like when you plan a journey, you have to know first where you are and where you are going, so that you can like plan it wisely. I'm say that. So let me see what I wrote for you here. Have a look where your money goes. So like you know what, like where our money goes is rooted deep in our habits or our spending habits, man. So like have a look on what you buy. Yeah, just have a look on what you buy. So that's where your money is going, man. And like I told you, you have to know where you are in order to know where you're going. So if you know where your money goes, then you will know where your money should go, man. Moving on to lesson number 7, investing in your future, man. From time to time, most of us will be in a position to decide to train for our work. So like it's either you're going to college, right, or you're going to go to university. You know what? Also like read from this book that most of us, man, go to university or college. Then after that, like after spending all that time and money, we find out like what we want to do after all that, man. After wasting all that time and energy, then we find out what we want to do. So like you must do your research. You must do your research, like and there's also like alternative routes you can take. You can skip college. Oh no, skip college, go to university, or you don't go to university. I don't know, man. You can start a business, or you can run the family business, man. I don't know. It's up to you. So we are going to lesson number 8, when a plan comes together. So like if you want to get to grips with your finances, or like you in control of your money, it's not gonna be easy, man. It's not gonna be easy. Just like when you're studying a sport, man, you know, like all the rules, but when it comes to the playing part, you will struggle a little bit until your body and mind and whatever, man, like until like you know, like everything takes time, man. So like it's like a sport, man. You can't just be a perfect sportsman or a perfect athlete. Don't say that, man. So just think of it. It will be hard, but if you consistently do it, you will actually, or you will most definitely get a hold of your finances, man. Let's move on to lesson number 9, equipping the church, man. Equipping the church. So every parent is a pastor in his or her own home. So like in your home as a parent, you are a pastor, man. Give them the right word. Preach, mother, father. Yeah, I'm saying it. Preach, mother, father, to your kids the word of God, man. So if you fuck up your money, your kids are gonna fuck up their money, man, because they learned it from you. So I'm on lesson number 10. Information is power. All the major decisions that you make will require up-to-date information. So right now I was planning to write a budget, but I'm unemployed, so I can't write it down. I have to get a job first and look at my salary, then start planning by exam. How am I gonna be John D. Rockefeller, man? So my last lesson, lesson number 11, is make the most of your death, man. So like I recently lost my neighbor the other day, may her soul rest in peace. So we can't avoid death, and we can't really predict when it will happen until it gets close. That's why I said something about my neighbor. So like it just gave me a wake up call, but it say one day this motherfucker gonna die, man. And that motherfucker is me, right? So what is this? Making the most of your death. So like I gotta have life insurance. First I need a job. Gotta leave some inheritance, because like family. I gotta save, man, just in case. I'm like I like just in case of what? In case of an emergency. Let's say they like I get like into an accident there, man. So I'm gonna need those savings, and also budgeting. But faith, we need budgeting nowadays. Like I read from the book, man. This is like the longest video I've shot in a while, man. Thank you for watching. I hope you got the message, if there was a message, because the show is about books. It doesn't matter which type of book I get my hands on, man. Even if it's a Christian motherfucking book, I'ma take it and make it fucking cool on the crazy show, man. Thanks for watching.